Hello people, this is Ujumpo here again. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Ujumpo Unravels. Today we are talking about stable ambiguity in relationships. Yeah? Have you ever been in a relationship? I think this is pretty common. Have you ever been in a relationship with a guy or a guy with a girl where you feel you're not really getting enough? You can't call it anything. It doesn't really have a title. You feel you're in and you feel you're out. Usually we use the term, it is complicated. If you've ever been in that situation, stick around and we'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. Today in this YouTube channel we are talking about stable ambiguity in relationship. Now, I actually read about this from my spirit animal called Esther Perel. I love Esther with every fiber in my being. Like each time I watch or listen to Esther, I feel like this is me talking in another body. So she talked about stable ambiguity, and she gave three different components. The first is ghosting. The term is really very common, I would assume, where you're in a relationship with someone and for no reason the person stops communication. He or she doesn't communicate with you. You don't even know where the person is up to. You're not even sure the person is going to come back, and boom, he or she comes back with one shabby excuse or explanation that doesn't make sense. And it really doesn't make sense, but because you're emotionally invested, you allow the relationship to go back without an explanation or a different level of commitment, right? And then the second component of this stable ambiguity is simmering. When the person kind of like lets you cook, in a little steam, and the person says something like, I will not be available this week, but I'll be available next week. Or let's say maybe you have a burial or you have a function in your home, and you're like, you want to use this opportunity to invite the person to meet your people, and automatically the person becomes indisposed, and then he or she says something like, I'm not going to be around for Christmas, or I'm traveling, I won't even come to the East, or if you guys are from the East, or I won't be in Lagos. When you know for sure the person is going to be in that city for Christmas, yeah? The person gives reason for his absence for a long period of time, and then uses style to actually come back into your life as if nothing happened. And then the last component is called icing. So this one is for me, the baba, the oga of them all. The person says something like, you're not the problem. I am the problem. I am the one with issues. You are perfect for me. I've never seen a woman like you, but I'm the problem. They usually use this low tone to talk about it. You're perfect. I know in my life if I miss this opportunity, I can never get a girl like you, but I'm not ready. I have issues. I need to work on myself. So because of this reason, I'm not able to. Now, this usually comes after he or she has given you the impression that you guys are in for something very beautiful. And boom, he or she comes back after ghosting, after simmering, and then the last stage, icing, saying, I'm sorry, I thought it was going to work. I wanted to try, but I realized I've not healed. I realize I'm the problem. I realize I'm not ready. I don't deserve you. And because I love you, I just want to let you go. I need to work on myself. I know I will regret this, but because I genuinely care for you that much, I just want to let you go. Let me work on myself. Have you ever been in that situation? I have been. I have been severally. And it's so sad in the world of today where people want to give a little, not to feel that they are alone, but at the same time, they don't want to be that committed because they don't want to have a title. You know what I mean? So they don't want to be responsible for their actions towards you and for the relationship. But then again, they want to give it little to feel like they have a relationship. So anytime they are in that quiet and alone place, they feel they have that person to call, booty call perhaps you might call it, but at the same time they don't want to commit so intensely because they don't want to be responsible. I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. If you remember what I said earlier, some weeks back, I said nobody has figured it out together. So don't think that maybe you're in this stage where you've not figured out what you're doing, you think your relationships are not working, that is peculiar to you. Girl, it's not. So this is something that a lot of people have gone through, are going through currently, or might go through in future. Again, this is not me trying to be negative, but it's the reality, right? It could even be in your relationship with your girlfriend. Maybe you move into a city, or you meet someone newly and you guys kick off. You're like, oh, she's so sweet, she's so kind. You don't mind having very close relationship with this person, but you kind of feel the person doesn't really want to be there, you know, with you. The person doesn't really want to be your close friend. What do? You just let them be. Yeah, and I think, honestly speaking, I think I'm going to agree with them. It's them, it's not you. If the person doesn't see that you are that good and wants to ice, ghost, or simmer, then let them simmer and cook themselves in that low heat and eat themselves by themselves. Okay? So anyway, till next time, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification box so you would know anytime we upload a video. Share. Bikono, share, and also comment. You know, I want it to be very interactive. If you think you have more components that I could describe or fit into stable ambiguity, please comment on it. If you have stories to share with us, please share. Till next time, keep being you and know that the best is next. Hang in there. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give up. Okay? Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.